once again, this is AikawaKazu. Welcome back to another Black Desert Online video. Today I'll share with you my experience in getting my trading to Artisan 2 in preparation for the Valencia 2 Trading Desert buff that should be released very soon, since we just got the Valencia 2 patch in our latest update. In this video I'll share with you why I decided to do active trading over the rolling method. I'll share with you the gear, the buff, and the setup that I use, as well as what to look out for when you're proceeding with your active trading. But before we actually get to that though, let me share with you the basic concept behind active trading which I've learned for Kyranda's mini trading guide video, which is basically that frequency equals EXP and distance equals monies. So obviously when you're looking to leveling your trading to Artisan 2, you're looking at EXP, you're looking at frequency. So frequency basically means that you want to trade as many times as possible within the criteria set by the game, which is something along the lines of at least 500 meters between the 2 points that you're trading in, so that you don't actually suffer any penalty when you do so. While this may sound complicated to you, the method that I use is simply trade between Velia and Hado and Velia and Hado and Velia and Hado, back and forth. So before I actually get to the actual trading part, let me share with you why I decide to do active trading over rolling first. So active trading, you can actually do auto pathing, so you can actually do your leveling of your trading by the active trading method while you're watching anime, while you're studying. So you can just, auto path between Veda and Halo very easily, and that means that you get to keep your sanity points, right? Rolling requires you to be rolling all the time. Also, rolling requires you to fix your storage spaces. If I'm not wrong, in Velia, you need a set amount of storage spaces when you want to do the rolling method. And obviously, you can see my Velia doesn't have that space right now, which means that active trading doesn't require you to do any setup per se. And you can also kill 2 birds with 1 stone when you actually want to train your horses like me as well. You can see I'm training 3 tier 6 horses and 1 tier 7 horse as I actually leveled my trading to Artisan 2, right? So killing 2 birds with 1 stone is very awesome. So the most key question that you actually ask, or if you actually have for me, is exactly how long does it take to do active trading to get to Artisan 2? So on average, depending on what kind of buffs you are using, whether you're willing to use the post-shot buff or not, it will take around 30 to 40 hours. 40 hours being like, trading plus 2 clothes. You're using the elixir of time, not the flowing time, so you are short of 5%, that's about 40 hours. If you have the post-shot buff, if you have the best life EXP percent increase elixirs, that kind of stuff, it will take you around 30 hours. So I've actually done some testing as well between Hado Glitch, Hado versus Hado Velia, Hado. So Hado Velia, Hado is around 7.5 minutes per loop, right? That means one entire trip. So Hado to Velia and back to Hado. So for Hado Glitch back to Hado, it's about 8 minutes and around 10 seconds. So the Velia Hado Velia loop is about 30 to 40 seconds faster than the Hado Glitch Hado loop. Just FYI. So I've done some testing, and the other reason why you want to do Hado and Velia is because for most of you, Hado and Velia should be connected. The nodes that connect between the 2 cities have to be invested in for you to be able to do the active trading method. So if you want to do active trading between Hado and Glitch, then your Hado to Glitch has to be connected as well. And I think for most players, including new players, it is relatively easy for you to have enough CP to connect Hado and Velia as well, which is another reason why active trading is good. You can start from any point, you can start from beginner trading as well. So before I go to the actual trading procedure, let's take a look at the setup. Alright, so don't forget to connect your nodes between Hado and Velia. That's like the basic thing that you need to do before the active trading can actually work. Alright, so the setup is the gears, is the buffs, is the foods that I consume when I actually do my active trading. So you want to try and get a +3 traders clothes. This one I actually did my own enhancement, but definitely you want to get at least a +2. Unlike how the game has started with, when functionality clothes were relatively rare, functionality clothes are now, or functional clothes are now very easily available. You can see about 205 trader clothes. So the fail stacks that I recommend for +1 is about 0 to 5. You can smash them, or you can try to get 3 to 5 fail stacks. +2, you're looking at anything above 18. For me, I use 22 since blackstones are no longer difficult to acquire, since they permanently implemented a feature whereby you can actually get enhanced gear as you grind. So you can see a lot of free +15 gears in the market, that kind of stuff, which you can then extract for stones. You don't have to buy them, talking about getting them from grinding. So in the past, when we first started to play, blackstones are literally non-existent in the marketplace for sale. Now you can see plenty of armor and plenty of weapon stones. So fill stacking to 20 to 22 is definitely not hard, right? So for me, +2, I use 22 fill stacks, and I usually get them between 22 to 25. You might get unlucky though, like me when I did my cooking clothes, where I don't even get a +2 at 30 fill stacks. But anyway, so +2 is 18 to 22 fill stacks, or up to 25, right? And then for +3, I got my +3 at 31 fill stacks. But for the other +3 clothes that I have in the game, cooking, alchemy, trainer, that kind of stuff, processing one, I got them around 34 to 36 fill stacks. So that is my fill stack guide for you when it comes to enhancing your functional clothes per se to get a +2 or up to a +3 trader's clothes. So that's like the gear. Right, so for elixirs, you're looking at elixir of flowing time. I managed to snipe 100 of these in the marketplace when I started trading, and I used around 99 of them, just enough to hit Artisan 1 or 2. So I think you need about 120, 130, right, in total, since I only started using this from like skill 5 onwards. Yep. Or you can use like the not so good version, 10% life skill EXP, elixir of time. All can be bought from the marketplace, not the flowing one. Oh, flowing time 10, this is the party one, so it's a little bit pricey though. So the elixir of flowing time is actually 62, so this is actually cheaper because I think people get this from event. Yep, but if you can't get this one, get at least the elixir of time, okay? And then for food buffs, you have your sweet tea, 8%. I don't think whale salad meat is something in our service yet, even though we have our whale spawning nowadays. But yeah, you can see only 25 being sold so far. And I've seen this 25 since last week, so I'm guessing people get it from like a quest reward or something, or they just get it straight from the whale gathering itself. I'm not sure. You definitely have to cook this, so I'm not sure where people actually got the 25 whale meat salad. Might be a quest reward, but that's also something that's good. It gives you 10%. It does not stack with sweet tea as far as I know, so it's just a 2% better food to use when it comes to life skill, just FYI. But I personally used sweet tea. Yep. And let's go on to the wagon setup, right? Obviously, you want to use a merchant wagon. Why? Because of the 18 inventory slots. Allows you to carry as many goods as possible. And you want to get some gear for your wagon as well. The most important one will be the wagon badge for an extra weight of 200 LT. And you also want to get a wagon wheel for that 2% movement speed, right? So if you look at marketplace right now under wagon, there's 16 high quality 4-wheel wagon badge for that extra 200 LT. So if you can't get this one, make sure you at least get the noble wagon badge for 150. And that is literally the setup for active trading. Because now I'm going to go into the actual trading itself and what are the important things that you need to take note of. So don't forget to connect your Hado and Valia in terms of nodes, right? Before you actually do the active trading between Hado and Valia. So the actual trading itself, one thing that I noticed was not mentioned in videos is actually the quantity, right? So when you actually want to do the trade, you're very confused. What do you actually buy? Obviously, there are certain items that require certain skill requirements, but you don't have to worry about those at all because the one that I'll tell you to buy is the one that has no requirement, which is the one with the highest quantity, the Wishing Kite, right, in Hado, and then the blue or red reagent in Valia. I can't remember exactly, but it has 54 in stock every time when it's fully stocked, right? So you need to know that the more quantity you hand in, the more overall trading EXP, or you get the maximized trading EXP you can get per trip. So I've tried buying like the more pricey and the ones with the requirements, right? I think they maximize the money they make. For example, if you want to buy the pure iron ore, which is skilled 4, you can't even buy 12. Yep, it's 190 LT versus I can only carry 1008 LT. So you can actually carry 18 of this pure iron ore, even if they actually give you more trading EXP per hand in. So you can't, right? So because you're not maximizing the amount of inventory slots that you can hold every time when you trade, you don't actually want to buy these things. So to keep it simple, Wishing Kite in Hado, and then in Valia, you're looking at the reagents, the one that has 54 in stock. I can't remember if it's the blue and the red one, they are in the same tab. And for those who didn't know, there are different tabs, okay? Because I have a guildmate that actually didn't know that there are different items that you can buy in the different tabs. For the Valia one, I believe it's under medicine, yeah, for the reagents, and then for Hado, it's your miscellaneous goods, Wishing Kite. So you buy 18 Wishing Kites, you go over to Valia, you trade it in. Before you trade it in, make sure to use your elixirs. Don't use it before you actually trade in, so use it when you're trading in. And the time you take to go from Valia back to Hado, you'll be just in time for the 5 minutes. So your 1 elixir will last you 2 hand-ins. Alright, so you use it at Velia when you hand in the Hado goods. You buy the Velia goods, the reagents, you come to Hado, you hand it in, and then your buff should be done. And then same thing, only when you get over to Velia again, then you use the elixir again for the maximized use of the elixir of time or the elixir buff. Right. So that's it. That's actually how simple it is. You buy 18 quantity here, you go over to Velia, you hand in, you buy another 18 quantity, and then back. So it will last you 3 loops because I mentioned that there are 54 in stock for the Velia one. So 54 divided by 3 is 18. So you have 3 loops that you can do. And after you do 3 loops, you will actually change channel. Yes. So if you remember correctly, if you remember that I mentioned at the start, the Velia Hado loop is 7.5 minutes. Right, so in 3 loops is about 22.5 minutes, which means that will be long enough for you to be able to change channel. So you don't ever have to worry about doing your trading so fast that you actually cannot change channel. Right, so 18 here, over there, back, 3 loops, change channel, rinse, repeat, that's it. You get the Artisan 2, that's all, that's simple. That's just how simple it is. And make sure you pop your elixirs before you hand in. And that's how I actually pretty much get to Artisan 2 trading. Yeah. So what are some other things that you need to take note is that while you are trading, if you look at the map icon right now, you can see all these red bandit looking assassin icons. Alright, if you want to maximize your active trading, you can also get the Imperial Conquest seals, which you can use to exchange various items like, you know, the Hafia, Black Essence. You can get the Black Essence or the Black Spirit Crystal to upgrade it to the Awakened Black Spirit Crystal, which you get as a Valencia 2 main quest completion, if I'm not wrong. But 400 seals for that, for the Essence. And you can also do Imperial delivery if you want for more monies. So what you need to know, just let me explain briefly here. You can see Wishing Kite is also an Imperial delivery item, right? And you basically buy this, but the hand-in NPC is different. You have to give it to Matthias. You can go under info / function under trade info, and then you can see Baronos territory delivery target Matthias. Yes, the Wishing Kite. It's one of the trading items, Imperial delivery trading items. And you can also get the Imperial delivery seals, again used to exchange for various items. But you have to go to Matthias, which is somewhere here, and then you have to go to the trade manager to buy goods again, and then go back to Hado, so you waste more time. For me, I just want to get over and done with this thing as soon as possible, so I don't actually do the Imperial trading. But if you want extra monies, you can actually do that as well. So last but not the least, when you finally get to Artisan 1, or whenever you actually get up to the next tier, like, you know, from skill to professional to artisan, that is what we call the challenge rewards, right? You can see professional farmer here, you get farming skill EXP. So for trader 1, you also get trading EXP, right? And you get to the various tier. So when you get to artisan, the artisan trader EXP reward will get you from 0% to around 18%, which means you have another 82% to go, which, just FYI, it will take you around, you get around 3% per trip, that means per trade-in. So one loop will get you about 6%. So it will take you another 2 to 3 hours before you finally get to Artisan 2. So if you don't want to do active trading anymore at that point in time, you can also do your trading guru quest. Doing from the level 12 one up to the level 40 will get you from Artisan 1 to Artisan 2. And that's already been tested by my friend Kenshi, who also did, he did rolling to level up his trading, but he eventually wanted to do the trading guru quest to get from Artisan 1 to Artisan 2, because apparently Artisan 1 to Artisan 2 is the EXP that you need to get from skilled to professional 5 or something, so it's quite a lot of EXP needed. So if you are done with active trading, you can also do this for the hearts and sharps. Yep, from the level 30 onwards you get hearts and sharps when you do these trading guru quests. Right, it's one of the ways you can get hearts and sharps, aside from gathering and farming that I mentioned in my hearts and sharps videos. But just FYI, doing from level 12 to the level 41 will get you from Artisan 1 to Artisan 2, and bam! You are done! Right, you are finally done to getting to Artisan 2 for trading, and you can finally get the buff and do the quest line and whatever when it's released in the future. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it for this video. So before I go, I just want to apologize for the lack of uploads. If you watch my stream, I stream every day, twitch.tv/KazuAikawa, and you will know that I don't like to upload for the sake of uploading. In that sense, I only upload a video when I feel like I have something to add to the conversation. And yeah, the videos and the guides that I read never told me about, you know, you want to trade in 18 items or as many items as you can all the time. They don't tell you what items to buy, that kind of stuff. So I hope my video is helpful in helping you to clarify in that part basically. Yep. So I hope that it's helpful to you. If it was helpful to you, you know, make sure to stomp that like button. If not, I think yeah, that's it from me. Name has been AikawaKazu. Thanks for watching once again. God bless, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.